Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Resume Writing and Improvement Workshop. As you all have completed the AI training with Cultus, today's session is perhaps the most critical step towards your professional career. Your resume is more than just a document. It is your key to career success and your first introduction to a potential employer. I am Tanveer, and as Head of Placement and Corporate Relations at Cultus Education, I will guide you through your hard-earned AI skills into a compelling professional story. Let me share my screen. Okay, so before we talk about what to do, we must address the mistakes that often cost the freshers their very first interview. First, you should avoid generic templates which you find on the web. They don't help you to stand out. Second, unless specifically asked, do not include a photo. It is all about your skills, not your appearance in your resume. I know your appearance matters during the interview, but not during your resume. So keep it professional, no typos, no unprofessional email addresses like coolguy@gmail.com. All that will not work. And definitely no personal details like marital status or age. Most importantly, as freshers, keep it to one page and write it for the employer's needs, not just your own. When I say keep it to one page as a fresher, you should try to keep it in one page. But you have some content to show, maybe in the form of projects, then maximum it could go to 2 pages, not more than that. Now let's talk about how to make your resume stand out. Your contact information must be clear. This should include your LinkedIn and GitHub URLs also. So recruiters can see your AI code in action. You should list your education in reverse chronological order. When I say reverse chronology, it means the latest comes on the top and the next things comes later. When listing skills, you should go beyond just Python. Mention specific libraries like scikit-learn or TensorFlow that you use in the Cultus program. Your projects are where you truly shine. This is where you prove you can actually do the work. You should use action verbs and focus on what you achieve. Then your summary is your elevator pitch. It should be a brief 2 to 3 sentence statement which should be tailored to the job you are applying for. You should use keywords from the job description to pass through the initial screening, which we call it as the CV screening or the resume screening. For example, instead of saying, I want a job, you should say, you are a recent AI graduate with a strong foundation in machine learning and data analysis, adept at Python and predictive modeling, seeking an entry-level AI engineer role to apply my project experience to real-world business challenges. So this is just an example. Not necessary that you have to copy the same thing. This is just to give you some idea how to write a strong summary. Then recruiters look for a balance of hard skills and soft skills. Now, your hard skills are your AI technical abilities like data pre-processing or cloud deployment. Your soft skills are like problem solving and teamwork, which you practiced during your group projects. Always customize this list for the specific job you are applying for and use industry standard terminology like natural language processing rather than just text analysis. I've listed a few technical skills here, which you can categorize into programming, AI, ML, or tools or platforms. If you have internship experience, even if it was short, you should list it. So list the job title, company, and the dates. Don't just list your duties. You should use bullet points that highlight quantifiable results. When I say quantifiable results, it should be measured. For example, if you worked on a data project, don't just say you cleaned the data. You should say optimized data cleaning scripts, reducing pre-processing time by 20% and improving model accuracy. Since most of you are first-time job seekers, that means you all are freshers, your projects are your experience. Always use the STAR method to describe them. So what does the STAR method mean? STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. So under the situation, you should always set the context. Like it was during your AI project. And during the AI project, what was the task that was given to you? What was the goal? I can give you an example. Task was for building a chatbot for customer service. And action comes into the picture. So what did you do in this action? You could say, I deployed the model using AWS Lambda. And what was the result out of it? You achieved 90% accuracy and reduced response time by 50%. This is how you have to show in the STAR method. Next, we have your education and certifications. So list your degree, your institution name, and your graduation year. If you are having a high GPA or relevant coursework in mathematics or statistics, please include that. This is also the place to highlight your hard work outside the classroom. So list your Cultus AI certification and any other online certifications which you would have done from Coursera, Udemy, or LinkedIn Learning. Coming to the ATS, ATS means applicant tracking system. So many large companies use this ATS. It is nothing but a robot that reads your resume before a human does. Now, to beat the robot, you must optimize for keywords that are found in the job description. You should avoid fancy graphics, tables, or complex fonts that the ATS cannot read. Keep it as simple and clean as possible so the ATS software can easily find your AI skills. Some keywords are shown here, like which are more relevant for you if you're applying for an AI related job. So machine learning, data visualization, predictive modeling, deep learning, SQL, and Python. So without specifying these skills, when the recruiter or the employer is looking for these skills on your resume, so if you have not specified these, how can you expect that you get an interview call or you get shortlisted? You will not get shortlisted if you don't specify these things. Never use the same exact resume for every job application. You should always read the job description carefully for every role. If a job emphasizes data visualization, make sure your projects that used Power BI or Matplotlib are at the top. Align your resume with what the company specifically needs. To help you with this, we are going to provide a standardized template that will act as your professional blueprint. It follows a proven order like contact information, summary, skills, education, projects, and certifications like your AWS Educate. Using this ensures you don't miss any critical sections that the recruiters are expecting to see. Let me take you through the template. Okay, so as you all can see, this is a template. This is just to guide you. Okay, when I say your full name, so you need to remove these square brackets. I've seen in the past when I'm sharing this template, people usually remove this and they put their name, and you still have these square brackets intact. You need to remove this. This is an indication that you need to fill some data in this space. Okay, and then with your full name, you complete that, and then you can write your city, state, phone number, your professional email. As I told you, don't have any fancy email addresses. Always your email ID should reflect your name to identify. Then you also have to have your LinkedIn profile URL. Again, if you're posting it here, ensure that if they are able to click on the URL, that should directly point to the actual LinkedIn profile you are having. You should verify that before putting it here. Then your GitHub or your portfolio URL, because this is very, very crucial for AI jobs. In the professional summary, I've already given you this information. We will share this link with you after this session, maybe through email, you will get it. If you want to make some changes in this, you can make it, ensure that you are writing something here properly, which is for the information of the recruiters. And we also have education, okay, wherein you need to specify your degree and diploma. A lot of people simply write they have completed graduation. Writing the word graduation doesn't mean anything. You need to specify what kind of graduation you've done, whether it is a B or a BTech or a BCA, and your major specialization. And you cannot also write only B or BTech. So under B and BTech, what have you done? What is the specialization you've done? Whether it is computer science, electronics, or something else. Then your university name or your college name. Again, where this college or university is located, city or state, and the year of graduation. It could be 2025, 2024, whatever. Then under the technical and soft skills, you can categorize in the form of programming languages. Under the programming languages, what do you know? Which are the skills you are confident? And then also the AI or ML frameworks. Then under data science, what all you can add? Then the cloud and the tools. And finally, the soft skill. Then we also write about the projects. So under project, you will have the project title. So given here example, doesn't mean that you have to have this in your resume. Just to explain you. So you don't have to write project title, all these brackets, everything you can remove. So only the project title, which starts from here. Whatever is your project title, you need to specify. That is the title heading. And again, for your understanding, I have written the situation, task, action, and result. I see a lot of learners in the past, they have not even removed this situation, all of this. You don't have to specify situation. You need to remove this, not needed. Your situation you're explaining in the form of bullet points. You don't have to specify that this was the situation, this was the task, not needed. It is only for your understanding we are sharing this. And then what have you used? This is very important in the action. If possible, you can make it in bold for the recruiters to go through that. In the result, what is the impact or what is your achievement in this? So you can also highlight this by formatting in bold. If you have got multiple projects, you can specify similarly. One more title can be added. Again, the projects are, this should be aligned with the kind of job you're applying for. It is for an AI related job, specify the AI projects you have done in the past. If it is for some other role, specify if you have done any projects in that vertical or in that field. Then in the internships, so this is for your explanation, if any, no need to have this if any. If you're typing, simply remove that. Then write the job title. The internship title, usually the companies also give you some title. That is the identity during the internship. You need to specify that, remove the brackets, then also specify for which company. Where did you do the internship? Then again, we have few bullet points, your key achievement. What did you achieve in this internship? Then we also have certifications wherein you can start with your TNSDC AI certification with Cultus and TNSDC. Then if you have any other relevant certifications, you can add here. Finally, if you have got any achievements, you can specify. If you don't have any achievements, you can simply remove this section. If you feel that you don't have any achievements to show, you don't have to simply write anything. You don't have to do all of that. You will get caught in the interview. So specify only those things that you know that you are confident of explaining during the interview. I know you can align your resume based on the JD and you will get an opportunity to be screened, to be interviewed. But what will you do in the interview if you are not comfortable or not confident in those skills? So you will again not be able to go further from there. You will get rejected. Give me a minute. Okay, so we were on this slide. So this link of the template which I showed you right now, so will be sent by email to all of you. Then some final thoughts. You should also always keep it to 1 or 2 pages maximum. Proofread it twice. Mistakes in code are called bugs, and mistakes in resumes are the missed opportunities. So never do that. Reach out to your Cultus mentors for feedback, and above all, be honest and authentic about your skills. We have some homework for you. Your homework is to update your resume using our template and submit it within 1 week. And you also have an incentive here. The incentive is in the form of the feedback which we are going to give. So it's like this: the first 3 submissions, the first 3 learners to submit this will get a personalized feedback within the next 24 hours. Okay. So the top 3 resumes overall will be shortlisted for exclusive mock interview with our placement team. Please understand there are 2 things. The first 3 submissions, the first 3 learners to submit may not be the best resumes, but then still the first 3 who are going to submit will get a feedback based on their resume, wherein we will provide you feedback, what is good, what is not good, what are the areas of improvement on your resume. All that will be discussed. And once you all have submitted your resumes in the next 1 week, so 16th of January will be the deadline for you all to submit the resume. So the top 3, we will decide which are the top 3. So the top 3 resumes overall will be shortlisted for mock interviews with our placement team. So this is your chance to practice before the real interviews. Let me share the Google form link. I'll just show you the form also, what we need to do. So this is the form which we have. It starts with your name as on your Aadhaar card, then your gender, then your phone number, which should also be your WhatsApp number, then your email address. If you don't have a good email address, please create one good email address, a decent one, and then you fill this Google form. Under the skills, you need to type your skills here. So every skill you finish, you can use a comma and then keep adding any other skills you have. And then any experience, there are some of the learners who have some experience also, it is for them. So if you have got any experience, you can just write the values here. It's 1 year, write 1. Put a 6 months, write 0.6, something like that. And people who don't have any experience, just write NEA or no experience. Then your current location, you need to specify, and your graduation college name. Where did you complete your degree from? Then your previous educational qualification. Like I said, if you are writing BTech, under BTech, what did you do? What specialization have you done? You need to specify. Then the CGPA or percentage of your last examination. When it's a last examination, it should be the total degree. You cannot only write the final year percentage of your BE or BTech. It should be right from the first semester till the last semester. Then your year of passing. In which year did you complete this qualification? This 2025, 2024, or whatever. And then there are some people who have done graduation and then they are also doing post-graduation. So for them, if they are already doing MBA or something, or an MTech, or any other master degree, they can specify that. And this is for all those who have worked in the past or they are still working, they are working somewhere. Maybe some other job, you can specify your current CTC. Or if you have quit that job, it could be your previous last drawn CTC. Then you need to select this willingness, that you are willing to relocate outside of Tamil Nadu for your internship or job opportunities. Yes or no. And also describe your English communication skills. You need to pick any one of these. This is the easiest, very first one, where you are saying that I can handle simple conversations and basic business tasks. And this is the highest. I can say English is my native language. It is as good as your mother tongue. Then are you comfortable participating in group activities, discussions, and mock interviews? So we need to know your yes, no, and or maybe. Then submit your resume. Okay. Ensure that you're submitting a resume in the form of document or a PDF one. I've seen people sharing some image files or screenshots. That is not going to help us. And companies, if you're applying with those screenshots or those images with the employers on your own also, you will not get a call. You will get rejected easily. And this is for all of those who have your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have your LinkedIn profile, please create one. I don't have to teach you how to create a LinkedIn profile. You all are AI learners, right? You know better how to make use of the internet and find out how to create your LinkedIn profile. Please do that and add that. Then this is the declaration that you are declaring that all the information in this form and your resume is true, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge. Click on yes, I agree, and then you submit. Let me go back to the presentation. Thank you very much. Please do reach out to us at this ID, which is placement at.
Tanvir, I want to just take 5 minutes of time.
Sure, sir.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Dinesh. I'm working closely with Tanvir on placements for your team, the complete TNSDC AI batch 1. So what we have done is we have noticed one important thing. Here is when we see that many people who are applying for jobs, we see that during the screening stage, their CVs are not getting clear. Because if you see closely, there are many companies which are, because you are an AI expert now. So for AI jobs only, the companies themselves are using AI tools to screen the resumes. And we have noticed that many people are not clearing that. So that's the reason why we want to make you successful. We are organizing workshops like this. So this is the first step. We wanted to ensure that your CVs or your resumes are as per expectation and as per the industry standards. They meet all the criterias and they clear all the AI tools, which the latest tools which the companies are using it. Okay. We've also noticed few things like in the interviews, one-on-one interviews or telephonic interviews. Some people are still trying to use AI and they are getting noticed by the recruiters and they're informing us that some people are using like this. Please ensure don't do that, because if you think that, okay, they'll not know that, it is not correct, because when you're approaching any company you're going for, itself is a AI company. They know how AI works and all these things are. And third thing is, it's important that you do good grooming and all these things up, because we've seen yesterday when we did a job mela or a job work fair in Chennai for Chennai region. The women candidates or the women learners, most of them were well dressed and well this thing, but the men basically had come with long beard and things like that. So which are very critical, because if you see, I'll show you certain things. I'll share my screen, which will give you an idea. So if you see this, the world's top leaders are very well groomed, neatly dressed. Okay, these are the business leaders who inspire us actually. Okay, I'm just picking up from 24. Even if somebody had a beard, it will be a neat and clean one, which is well trimmed and things like that. So at least during the interviews when you're going, just be clear about it. And I'll tell you like what are the basic checklist. It is important for men. If you look at it, so this is the slide I'm just sharing. So you should be neatly trimmed hair, clean shaven or well groomed beard, formal, well fitted iron shirt and trouser. We find some people wearing high trousers or maybe the slippers or sandals and things like that, which are not correct. Clean, polished, formal shoes with matching belt. Minimal accessories, avoid flashy items. Okay, no gold chain displays and all these things are. Good hygiene, mild deodorant, trim nails. Confident posture, professional body language. In complete, if I say it's simple, neat, professional makes the best impression. Now for women, it is important that neatly styled hair, tight black and well set. Your formal Indian or Western wear, whatever you are comfortable at, kurti with trousers, salwar or formal attire. Okay, well fitted. Then the professional makeup natural look, light professional makeup natural look. Closed toe shoes or neatly flat. Avoid loud footwear, because sometimes I've seen people wear hard footwear. When you're walking towards the interviewer, there is a lot of noise, tuck, 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 which is not correct, because it's attracting their interest towards that. Minimal jewelry, no heavy jewelry, avoid heavy accessories. Confident posture, professional body language. Okay, keep your appearance modest, neat, professional, and go with full confidence. Okay, this is what is there. Now, last one point which I wanted to share is about the critical part, which is you've all completed your course. Now, how do you connect, know where the jobs are being posted? Okay. Now, if you see this, you've already done your 4-star, your assessment and your other courses here. Now, it is important also that you see every day what are the jobs being posted here. Some jobs are there only for 1 day, 2 days. Some are there for 2, 3 days. You need to go apply for these jobs. Okay, so this you need to keep it a track on a daily basis. Okay, I think we what we have done is, because not many people are coming to this, so that's why we have sent you one email with the job posting, out of which I think till yesterday evening I had only 25, 30 people who applied for it. I would request all of you to please go through this. This is the same Cultus Job Readiness portal. You have My Learning, Job Readiness. This is what you have done it. Then there is a Career Center. Whatever open positions are there, you will find it here. Please go through them.
Sir,
Apply.
should I share the screen while you are explaining?
Yeah, please. Is my screen not visible? Actually I was
No,
sharing.
no, we are still on the PPT.
Okay, fine. And then just, I think I'll go back to that. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah, it's about to start. Yes, we can see.
So I'll make it a little dark. So see, if you see this, this is the screen. This is the job, Cultus job readiness. You have a career center here. You will find all the jobs here. And these jobs sometimes are for 2 days only because company's urgency is there. So you need to see this every day to check if new jobs are being posted and you should apply for them. Okay, but ensure there are few important things here. Ensure the jobs which you qualify only apply, because you've noticed some people have applied for a EV trainer job or a 5G trainer job when they're not eligible for that. Okay, and at the same time, you'll also, some people have applied for some jobs which are not relevant to them. Now, what we will also do is, because many of you have applied it, I think you need to get the updates. So in next week, before the Pongal holidays are over, or maybe just 1-2 days after that, we'll ensure that all your applications, we update you on what is the status of those applications and keep you posted via email. Okay, so it is a large audience, so it will take some time, but we will keep you posted going forward so that you're aware as to what is the position of the job you have applied, because some people have not cleared in the screening stage. So we need to inform you, we'll do that. And you'll have an update on that. Any questions you have it, you can come back to job readiness here. You have a right side support thing. Just ask a question here. We'll try to respond. Is this correct, Tanvir? What we have?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can
sir.
raise a ticket. We can start answering. As this will be huge number, so you'd give us a 24 to 48 hours time for us to respond back to you. So that's it from my side, and all the best. And
Sir, can we also click one JD and show them? Because they don't even open the JD, they simply click the apply button.
Okay, sure. I'll share the screen. So
any one JD we can open.
So let's come back to this. Okay. So
let's open the AI thing. We have the AI developer now.
Yeah. What is the title? Can
I think it is expired.
Yeah.
It could have expired. There was a deadline.
Yesterday was the deadline, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
so
we can open anyone.
Let's take this open position.
Okay.
So you will have a job title here. The job title. 1 minute. I think I'll just switch on my battery. Just give me a minute. I'm back. Okay, so let's go back to.
Well, so let me know if I should do that.
Yeah, if you can do it, that is better actually.
Please, yeah, I'll do it.
Thanks.
So this is the Skill Center portal. For the jobs, you need to click on this Career Center. When you click Career Center, you get to see all of these JDs. So what we have observed is people simply click on this apply button and start applying, which is not the case. You should click on the JD, read the complete JD. Like this is the job title and this is the company name. You also have a logo given for the company side. Location is given, this is Bangalore. And what kind of employment is this? Whether it is internship or it is a full time, that is specified. We also have the salary mentioned here. Okay. And then these are some of the skills they're looking for pertaining to this cloud intern job. Similarly, for every job, you will have these skills mentioned or the tags mentioned here. And this is the complete JD, right, from the company name, so under which function or the department will be working, and then whether it is the in-office or it is the hybrid mode or it is a work from home, that is clearly specified, job location, And in this case, the internship is for 26 weeks. That means it is 6 months internship. And how many positions they have that are vacant? It is 2, and joining is immediate. Then starts the role overview. We want you, everyone, each one of you, to read this entirely before clicking on the apply button. Then comes the key responsibilities. This is also needed for you to understand. And then this is very, very important, candidate eligibility. Like for this particular example, if you're not from computer science or information science or technology or electronics, then you are not eligible. Person from mechanical or civil will not be able to apply to this particular job because this company has specified. Every company has their own specifications. So we need to respect that. Wherever companies say that they need only, this is the preference. You should not be applying unnecessary. It is work for everyone. And then the required skills. So under the skills, what are they looking at? These are the skills. And then some are recommended, like good to have. If you are having these skills, it is good. Otherwise, it's fine. It's not mandatory. And then what you will gain by joining this organization, other things. Then about the stipends and perks. So for this particular job, this is 20,000 is the stipend. And this includes the PPO, which means pre-placement offer. If you do well in the internship, you are getting an offer letter in the range of 4 to 6 lakhs per annum, completely based on performance. They will decide whether they should be paying you 4 lakhs or 6 lakhs or 5 lakhs based on your performance during the internship. And we also have the interview process. What are the rounds they may have? Round 1 of technical interview, then round 2 of technical interview, and then finally the HR interview. You also have a deadline given here. So you still have 6 hours, 20 minutes left. So don't wait for the deadline to happen. Okay, you can completely read the JD and start applying. And we have clearly specified minimum 4 stars required. So then you click on apply button, and this is how you have to fill. Some of this information is already there, right? So you need to, like now it is asking for the qualification because the AI badge, many of the learners have not specified or we have not collected the qualification, which is why we want you to select these qualifications from these drop down so that you get a proper tracker which we can share with the employers. Then the college name, you need to specify your gender, your current location, and this is optional. If you have any relevant experience, you can add. Then these are 2 confirmations you need to give. You have to click on this and say, I confirm I am applying for the cloud intern position, just to re-ensure that you are applying for this position, because we have seen in the past your people apply and based on your application, we share your applications with the recruiter, and during the interview, the candidates say that they are not interested in this particular job role. What is the point in doing all of these efforts? There's a lot of time. To avoid all of that, we are taking your confirmation. Once you apply, then you cannot say that you are not interested in this opportunity, or you're not interested in this company, or you are not interested in relocating. Like this particular job is for Bangalore. You simply click here, you submit the application, and then later you say, no, my parents are not allowing me to relocate. So that is not the answer we are expecting from you. Before applying, if you feel that you should consult your parents, do that, then apply. Don't take risk of applying here, because when you start applying, the numbers of applications are huge, and we share this with the employers, and then they dedicate some of their panel members who are from the HR field, who are ready, who have stopped their work and waiting for your interviews to start. And then you cannot say that no, I've got some emergency, some critical thing happening. I understand it could be some emergency, that is very rare. Out of 100 candidates, we may get 1 or 2 cases, but not 10-20 people all of a sudden saying that no, I will not be able to attend this interview today. I'm traveling, I'm in a place where there is no connectivity. When you are applying, ensure that you are at a place where you can take virtual calls easily, where there is good connectivity. And wherever companies are doing a screening check, usually they start with a phone call. And then these phone calls, these phone numbers are not stored on your phone, right? All these are unknown numbers. When we share your contact details with these companies, they'll reach out to you. Some of their team members, junior people from the team, they will reach out to you, wanted to see how you communicate. How are you listening? What kind of listening skills do you have? Are you able to understand their language or not? Based on which also you will get shortlisted. If you are behaving well, you're talking to them properly, you're listening to them, and you are answering in a proper way. So there are chances that you are getting shortlisted for the actual interview. If you don't tell them properly or you don't take the call, thinking that it is an unknown number, it is a spam call, then you are the loser. You are losing the opportunity. Because the companies, when they will share the data with us, the feedback with us, they will simply say these many learners did not respond, did not pick the call. So who is losing here? Company is not losing here. Company will get any other candidate. The moment you don't pick the call, they'll simply go to the next person. They will not again follow up with you. And if in case you were busy, you're doing something, and if you have missed that call, please ensure to call those numbers back. Let that number be a spam call. The moment you call, you get to hear them. In the next 5 seconds, you can identify whether it is a genuine call or a spam call. You can disconnect the call, saying not interested. But just because it is showing as a spam call or something, because they keep reaching out to so many people, right? So when they reach out to so many people, sometimes the system will show or the Truecaller will show those numbers as spam. So you don't have to believe that. You have to take the call. If you have missed taking the calls, please call them back. And when you're calling back, that number could come busy because all the time they are busy reaching out to other candidates. To ensure that, reach out to them again, or you share a message with them or a WhatsApp with them if that number is activated on WhatsApp. Tell them that no, I got a call from this, I missed this call. Who's this? They'll definitely reply to you if it is from a recruiter. So this is all about the application. This is how you need to apply. You don't have to blindly apply without reading the JD. As I told you, you need to read the entire JD. Expect calls from the people whenever you're applying. Ensure that you are at a place which you can take the calls, whether it is a phone call or a virtual call. And you should also be ready and available to go to the company. If the company insists you to attend the interview at their own office premises, you need to travel to that place and attend the interview. I know it is difficult for maybe Tamil Nadu students to go to Bangalore. We will ensure that that doesn't happen, or it could happen only in the final round when they are comfortable or confident that you may get selected. For the HR round, as a formality, they want to see you. They are calling you to their office. Then you need to travel. That risk you need to take. But from our side, we will always push that people, when they are not from the same city or location, we will try to push that you get virtual calls only, not in-person interviews. Wherever companies don't agree, you should be flexible enough to travel to those locations also. That's it from my side. Dineshji?
Yeah, I'm done from my side, Tanvir. I think you can conclude it. If
Yeah.
anybody has any queries, we have showed where they can ask the questions. Okay.
Yes. Let me again share the placement
Thank you,
ID.
everyone.
You are not aware of it. This is the ID on which any queries you have, you can always write to us. But before writing, ensure that you check everything. Don't write just for the sake of writing, because our inbox are always full. Genuinely, you have something to ask. You have got any query on the selection process or about the job you applied. As Dinesh sir told, maybe during the next week, we will ensure that all those AI batch 1 students who all have applied on this portal, we will give you the feedback or the status of all of those. Okay. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.